You're listening to the Inverted Creative Podcast. I'm Allison.
I'm Bryant.
And I'm Jen.
Okay, the theme music just kind of makes me miss the Tesla coils.
Oh, they're so good. Holiday Tesla coils that don't exist, but in my mind.
Oh, that'd be fun. They need to do holiday songs on that. Anyway, okay, we'll get to that. Hi, guys.
What is up, everybody? Hello. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Bryant, you're looking a little different right now. You are not Bryant.
Who dat? New phone, who dis?
We're going to be talking a lot today about Europa Park and Phantasialand, and Bryant has been to neither yet, and he does not want to be spoiled, so we've replaced him temporarily.
So I'm here.
So Nate, our friend Nate is here, who just went to Europe on the same trip that I did, separate from Jen, who went 3 days after.
Like a week later? Yeah.
Anyway, Nate, do you want to introduce yourself and what you do in the coaster world and all that?
Yeah, sure. I am Nate. I have ridden like a little over 800 roller coasters. I run a YouTube channel called Coaster Focus. It's also connected to an Instagram account, which I kind of just post on personally and for fun, but it also kind of goes hand in hand with that YouTube channel. So I make park vlogs. I've been trying to do other things, but it's really just been consistent park vlogs for like 5 years. So there's a lot of content there if you guys want to go watch. But yeah, that's me. Hi.
That's the me espresso.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
I don't even listen to Sabrina Carpenter. Like, I've heard more through these people than I have anywhere else.
I'm honestly shocked I went with that reference and not the Taylor one. So
yeah, but I've just been sitting here thinking, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
Yeah.
Jeez.
We're doing great. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. We're fine. We totally know how to do a podcast. So we all three of us just did some Europe trips. It was my first time at Europa. It was Nate's first time at Europa, and then Jen got a surprise trip to Phantasialand, and I'm sure she'll get into that. I guess Nate, me and you can kind of recap our trip first because we went first.
Yeah.
So a lot of it originated because last year, me and Mike and John Mike did a Thanksgiving weekend trip to Phantasialand and Plopsaland last year. Where literally we flew out on Thursday and flew back on Sunday. This year we got like 15 people on the trip.
I think it was 15 or 16. Yeah.
I think we maxed out around 20, including like some local people that joined.
Yep.
But we extended the trip by a day this year, and we just did Europa Park and Rulantica.
I didn't realize that was only 5 years old, by the way. Like, I forgot that it opened in 2019.
It was. We'll get into Rulantica. Rulantica is incredible.
Confusing. Yeah, it was incredible, but it was really confusing.
But so the whole big group of us flew into Zurich, and then another part of the group flew into Germany and did Phantasialand first, but we weren't cool enough for that this time. But we did a day in Switzerland before going up to Europa Park, where we also had some worth shouting out the fondue in Lucerne that was life-changing.
Yeah, the fondue is incredible. I don't recommend eating the pepper and the fondue bowl just straight out of it. It was a torturous 5 minutes or so.
I made sure to film it. It's pretty great.
Yeah. Maybe
I'll put that on our Instagram. We'll see.
That sounds like a terrible idea, but I'm proud of you for doing it.
Yeah, Lucas was like, "Oh, it's not even that hot. You should try it." And I was like, "I'll do it." And then it was a bad idea.
It was hilarious, though, honestly.
We were out of cheese at that point too, so like there was nothing to cool it off.
It was that meal was a splurge, but absolutely worth it. And then we drove up the rest of the way to Roost, and then we had just enough time to do a couple hours at Rulantica on their Moonlight ticket. It was like 30 degrees out, and it was during Rulantica's birthday party weekend for the 5th anniversary, so they had a rave pool outside. I don't think that's a normal thing, but they had it this
I
time.
didn't know. Was that specifically for their 5-year?
I think it was.
The is that the pool like right outside?
Yeah.
No, when me, Taylor, and Sarah were there in the summer, it was a DJ and like raving then
Okay.
too.
Maybe that's just the
So
normal.
maybe it's all the time, which makes it even cooler.
All right.
Yeah, we like went outside. Like Taylor finally found us and was like, "You have to come outside. There's like a whole rave out here." And then we just spent the last like half hour raving in that pool.
Raving with a swim up bar in 30-degree weather.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wish
in 80-degree weather. I cannot imagine in 30.
I wish Dakota and I had not been lost for like 30 minutes because we would have had a little bit more time in that.
It was so most of us, like 12, I say most of us, 12 of us were staying at Kronosar. We had like 2 6-person suites next door to each other. And so we had like the nice easy entrance to Atlantica, but we still had no idea where we were going. Yeah, that place is massive.
You guys were all in there already, and I think you guys had set your phones down because obviously it's a water park, and no one was on Discord. So Dakota and I literally 30 minutes. I kid you not. Like we went into Kronosar, we found like the entrance to Rulantica, and they told us like, oh yeah, you get your wristband here or whatever. So we got our wristband. We didn't know what was the changing room and what was the locker area or where you guys were. And we did a full lap all the way around the water park, not knowing where we were going before we changed. And then we ended up literally just putting our towels around our waist and changing in like an open area where the lockers were. And then it took us 5 minutes to figure out how to lock the lockers. And at that point, it had been 30 minutes, and we finally found you guys at one point. But it's really confusing. Do your research if you go to Rulantica before you get in there. I thought it was confusing.
It was hard to get around. Like
Maybe I'm just silly, but
Yeah, no, I agree with that. When I was there in the summer, I
Yeah.
found it extremely confusing. If other people were not around me guiding me, I would have been lost.
yeah, we had no guide. It was just the two of us trying to put our heads together and figure it out.
we all found each other though.
Yeah, and then it was really fun after that.
The like adventure slide that goes outside, phenomenal.
Yeah, that was an interesting experience.
Vild, I don't speak that language, but it's like Vildstorm or something.
Yeah, which would be like Wild Storm, right?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
And I about died going up to the mat slides.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like 20 flights of stairs, and then I hurt my knee on the ride, and it's still scraped. So that's fun.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so we did Europa Park for the next 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was your
2 days.
like what before we even get into like everything that you guys done, let's start with what is your favorite thing that you did at Europa Park?
Voltron.
I mean, yeah, Voltron, but like Europa as a whole is pretty amazing. Like,
yeah,
it was a bucket list park for sure.
I know we're talking about Phantasialand too at some point, but I don't know which one I like more, honestly. Like, they're literally my top 2 in the world.
Phantasialand, just above it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Voltron was pretty sick. The Tesla coils got me really excited. Like, yeah, that was so cool.
Every time they go off, I like jump 10 feet.
Yeah.
I was like jumping up and down, clapping my hands like every time.
Yeah.
I think
I recorded it twice.
Yeah. It was so funny, like standing in line and like we're all just like waiting for the coils to go off, and there's like 6 phones just waiting to record it.
Yeah.
We all had pretty good timing.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Yeah, that queue is absolutely everything. So is
everything about that ride, like the actual ride experience, like the ride vehicles, I found them super comfortable. Like everything about that ride is just so beautifully done.
All of the theming is gorgeous. All of the elements are so intense.
Yeah, it's like such a special ride.
The ejector on that thing.
It's kind of easy to forget about, I feel like, but one of the most fascinating parts to me is the launch, or you're like not vertical, you're like upside down at that point.
Yeah.
Almost. It just keeps launching. It's crazy.
Is that where it goes into the stall?
It's the very first thing. Yeah. Okay. Like the very first element.
I love the launch that goes into the stall. Like, I just think it's such a good, like, 1-2 punch. Like, a launch into a stall seems wild to me.
Yeah, no, I love that part too. Anything that has a launch, I love, to be
I
honest.
love launch coasters and I love
Yeah.
stars. So I'm very happy.
Yeah. What about Blue Fire's launch? Did that one surprise you guys?
We loved Blue Fire.
Yeah, I was really impressed by that launch. I don't know if I was expecting Copperhead or what I was expecting, but
Yeah.
it was strong.
The first time I rode it, I like smacked my head so hard because I was expecting like a mock launch, like a little bit more elegant, a little more graceful, and that thing just like punched you in the face.
Yeah, it's intense, especially with it being a mock. I was impressed.
None of us were prepared for the roll at the end.
No.
Oh, the little like mock Bozosaurus roll.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
cutie.
So good.
It's
And then
so
I thought about how they put like didn't they had at one point had those prototype spinning car on the back of it.
Oh my god, I
I can
can't
only imagine what that would have been like.
Oh my gosh.
I
I
can't
didn't
wait.
even know they did that. I want that so bad. Oh my god.
I think they were testing it for steel type pan when that was being built or before that was built.
Well, we're going on Icon next year, so
Oh yeah.
and they have that spinning seat.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm excited for that.
That would be wild.
Let's see what else. Oh, Arthur is incredible.
Did you guys get my favorite part?
Your spoilers from that episode.
I don't want to say anything yet.
No.
Are we spoiling or are we not spoiling Arthur?
She spoiled it like 2
I
episodes ago.
spoiled it. I spoiled it.
Snoop Dogg? Okay.
Oh, yeah. I spoiled it because, like, I talked to some people that were like, I didn't even notice that happen. I'm like, how did you not notice that happen? Like, that's my favorite part of the whole ride.
Yeah, it's like an immersive, like European coaster experience, and all of a sudden you get Still Dre playing in the middle of the ride. It's like, what?
Explicit version.
Yeah.
2 words in, you're like, oh, okay.
My jaw was
That too. Yeah.
and then they say it the second time, and I'm like, oh my god.
I haven't seen the movie Arthur since like I think I saw it in 2006 because I vaguely remember it. I think that part is like a scene in the movie, and like that song's in the movie, so it makes sense why it's in there, but it doesn't make sense with the ride at all.
So from this whole like German honeybee something bugs, and then that.
Still Dre.
Oh, Dre.
I don't get it.
I love it so much. It's my favorite thing ever. That might be one of my favorite things at Europa Park. Specifically the Still Dre part.
Of course.
It's it's the surprise factor. It's the fact that it kind of comes out of nowhere. That's what makes it so incredible.
Yeah, it's so good.
Let's see. Euromir was a trip.
Euromir, so good.
I wish
Allison,
I had it with the original music though. Like
I was kind of disappointed it was the Christmas one.
yeah, the Christmas music's still good, but it's not as good as the
It's
actual
not as
music.
good now.
See, I went in blind, so I didn't even know the music. So maybe next time I'm there, I can experience the normal music.
Oh,
You
the
need to
normal
go-
music slaps. It's so
really
good.
But we were all on one train, and it turns you back and forth facing people. And we were all high fiving, and then
Yeah.
right before that big drop, Allison and I just like grabbed hands and were holding on way longer than I thought possible. And I've got a video of it too, so
Yeah,
that'll be in my Europa Park video eventually.
Oh, I love that. What a good vibe.
I love having a 360 camera. It's very helpful for things like that.
Yes, it recorded all of our dancing in the dark up the 5-year lift hill.
Yes, the dancing that you can't see because it's too dark.
Yeah, that lift hill is so like that lift hill is wild. It just goes on forever. But usually you have the Christmas music's good, but with the Euromir music, that lift hill, like you're like raving in there. Like it is so much
It's
fun.
a dance party.
A train full of coaster nerds all dancing up the lift hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. What else at that park?
We rode the water coaster and it was 42 degrees Fahrenheit.
It was like 36 degrees.
Was it 30? Okay, so it was colder than what I thought.
It was above the threshold.
Poseidon, because the other one was closed because it had a Ferris wheel in it. But yeah, and we didn't really get that wet, but it was still, I think, terrifying.
There's an on-ride photo of us, and you literally can't see me because I'm hiding.
You can't see you, and I'm also ducked down. Everyone else is like,
We're like, yeah,
and then you would, like, no, except it was my idea, so
I know, and I blamed you the entire time.
I gotta have those credits, man. I gotta get those coaster credits.
Jeez.
Oh no, not a chance I would be doing Poseidon. I needed the log flume, and I was like, no, not the log flume. I needed the water coaster at Phantasialand, and I considered it, but I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not.
Chiapas?
Mm,
Oh, I did that last winter too.
yeah, no.
I was there in the summer, so it was a natural.
I'm
Yeah, I was like, I'm not doing it. It's fine. I just have to do it.
Oh, okay, so you didn't ride Chiapas.
No, I did
Okay,
not.
so
no, that's so disappointing.
I'm not gonna spoil that.
It's so good.
It
Yeah.
is really good.
You'll be back.
I'll
You'll
be
be back.
back.
Yeah, I'm 2 for 2 on riding water rides in the winter, and do not recommend.
Yeah, that sounds awful. What else at Europa Park? Did you guys do the bobsled?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did?
yeah.
And little
And I
Has a
about
story
tripped and
about-
fell over it. Wow, I had a lot of unique experiences on these rides. I was trying to get in, and I forgot that the mock bobsleds have that little like rail right there,
Oh
and
yeah.
my foot just got caught on it, and I fell, and I pushed the restraint down before I could even get in.
Oh my
The
god.
ride up was like freaking out. I'm like, I'm good. I just embarrassed myself. That's all.
And you weren't recording, which is the more sad part.
No, I wasn't. It was on my chest, but I hadn't started the video yet.
Man. I when I got on that in the summer, like I will think about it every single time I think about a bobsled now. I like get on and they're like, no, there's nowhere to put your stuff. And I'm like, okay. So I have my bag, whatever, and I have 2 beers that have like a little less than half, and they're just like whole like, okay. I just was like holding these beers. So I have my friend Gabby behind me, like we shared a vehicle, and she's literally holding me up as I'm holding our beer.
Please tell me you drank some during the ride, because that would have been amazing.
Oh, that would be iconic.
I did not. I don't think I did. I think that I was so concerned of like falling out of it and spilling it everywhere. I was like, how did they just let me on this ride with my fucking beer? Oh, sorry.
I got you.
It's like the water cup challenge. Did they do that on? They used to do that on Legend.
Oh, there was like a commercial of like somebody on like Montu or something, like flipping a cup with, I don't know.
Really? I've never seen that.
I'll have to look it up. It's probably older than you, to be fair.
Montu. Oh yeah, Montu is older than me.
Well, I was thinking the commercial. I don't even know what coaster it's on. I'll have to look it up, but let's see what I don't even know what else. Oh, we also dipped out for a little bit to go to France.
We did.
Oh, Strasbourg, right?
Yeah, we went to the Strasbourg Christmas market. We had a 9-passenger van with 10 people in it because Mike was in the trunk.
Yep.
Gary was unfortunately not able to experience the Christmas market because he dropped us off and tried to find parking and could not find parking at all.
Oh, poor Gary.
We felt so bad.
And then we let him pick where we were going to go eat, and he chose McDonald's, which is good in France.
Yeah, it was great in France. I enjoyed my my Mick Extreme.
I forget what I got, but it's not something that's in the United States either. I forget what it's called.
And then we had some core memories on the Autobahn, going 180 kilometers an hour, listening to Creed.
Oh my gosh.
As Gary literally pushed it to like until the van wouldn't go any faster.
Can you take me higher?
It was absolutely incredible.
What an experience. What an experience.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any like major things that we hit, but
Oh, what about Odin?
I got my 800th coaster on Woden.
Woo!
Which everyone's like, why didn't you make it Voltron? And like, that's a valid question. But I like making them different manufacturers, at least until I hit like 1,000. Then I'll probably stop because that's a lot to keep up with. But
yeah.
I had ridden Hyperia earlier this summer as my 700, so like I didn't want another mock. I was like, I'll just make it Woden, however we say it. because of GCI. I never had a GCI before as a milestone, and it
Woden
was really good.
one, yeah.
It was really good, really good. I mean, I think it might be my favorite GCI. I've got like I know you like Mystic Timbers better.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that later too.
But I have like Mystic Timbers near the top and Thunderhead, which I used to really not like, but I like Thunderhead now.
I love that.
And Voden is up there for sure.
I love that, like, because Mystic Timbers and Thunderhead, I love both of them, but they are a little bit of a predictable layout, like as most wooden coasters are. Like, you can't do much with them.
Yeah.
I had no idea where Woden was going at any moment. Like, that thing was just out of control.
Yeah, that's a good point. After the first drop, I had no clue where I was.
Yeah, like, because
Yeah.
in such like a little space that they just got so creative with the layout. I loved it.
Yeah, I forgot that we went through the station on my first ride. Like, we rode it again the next day, and I was like, oh, yeah, we do go through the station. So, yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that before you said something.
That's the one coaster, like the one big coaster that I missed my night ride on. I like didn't even think. I didn't even think.
You know what ride that we're forgetting to talk about that we literally kept forgetting was even there?
Which one?
Silver Star.
Oh yeah, Silver Star.
Journey Park.
You're drinking out of the Silver Star mug, and we forgot about it.
Yeah, well, literally, we kept forgetting about it while we were there.
But
yeah,
hold on though, like it was so good for like I was not ready for a B&M Hyper to like shock me that much. I was like, oh yeah, it's just gonna be a B&M Hyper. What's that ending? Like the twist thing at the end. That was crazy. I was not ready for that. I didn't know the layout.
Yeah,
kind of.
That ending part's pretty cool, but other than that, like I just think it's probably on the lower tier of hypers for me.
I mean, it's not like it's one of my favorites, but I don't know if I was like going in expecting like maybe a hot take here, but like Nitro or something like that, like or Candemonium, and then I came out with like something around Diamondback, which my favorite is like Mako or Goliath. Diamondback's like upper mid tier for me.
Diamondback's okay. Mako supremacy.
Goliath supremacy for me.
I can't give Goliath. It was my
I love it. It's the ejector at the end.
I got so jaded by Goliath, and it's gotten such a rattle.
I rode Nitro in November, and like I was at the end, I was like, man, if that part was just like a little stronger, it would like be as good as Goliath, but it's just slow there.
What about Can Coaster? Can Coaster, it's so good.
That was interesting.
I kept singing the periodic table song.
Yeah, you did.
Which goes to that tune. Yeah. Did they retheme that at some point? I don't know like the story behind that ride.
They did retheme it. I don't remember what the original theme was, but it was not themed after like Can.
Okay. Yeah. Because I mean, that one I had no idea what it was other than it's in the Epcot ball. And then like after that, I was like, that was really fun. Like it's probably a more intense family coaster, like not quite a family coaster, but pretty much is. That makes sense. Yeah. I really liked it. I mean, it was cool. The beginning reminded me of Euromir, and then it doesn't spin or go outside, but it was really cool.
Yeah, I think it's really fun. I really enjoy that one a lot. Did you guys do the basement dino ride?
No, we didn't.
What the heck?
Listen, there's only so much time there.
I actually don't know what that is still.
I know I mentioned it after you texted me, Jen.
So it's underneath Can Coaster, and it's like a dark ride, but it's all like the story is that there's this little grandma who is hiding dinosaurs in her backyard. So it's like the whole dark ride is just like dinosaurs in this little grandma's backyard. And then at the end, they're throwing a giant birthday party. So it's just dinosaurs with like birthday hats and stuff. It's the best ride ever.
Well, that's just more reason to go back to Europa Park. I mean,
you missed the dino ride, and I think you all missed Josephina's too. That is like, every single one of you go back. That's terrible.
Jen, have you done the Madhouse?
Oh no, not the madhouse.
Oh my gosh. Wait, yes, I have. And my story. Wait, no, you guys first, and then I will tell you my story of
Are we
Madhouse.
spoiling the madhouse?
We
Yeah,
don't.
we're spoiling the Madhouse because people
Oh,
deserve to know.
We got violated of a madhouse.
nobody was expecting that.
Yeah, no,
No.
It's great. I love
imagine
Madhouse.
not
What?
imagine not expecting it and seeing Joey go, the best part is coming. And just waiting to see when it happened so he could see our reactions.
Nobody in our group was expecting it. We were sitting on like
No.
opposite sides, so like we could see some other people's reactions, and it was.
I
Like,
was on like the edge of like one of the restraints, so I was on the end where it comes up. So it just was like whoop, and I was like,
Yep.
"What is happening here?"
I know a family podcast. This is as family friendly as I can make it, but it was
Yeah.
my butt cheeks. I was like, I am fully violated. Fully
Yeah,
violated.
that's exactly what happened to me. Yeah.
I was like, oh no. I need to know what they were thinking when they created that.
No.
What? Who was creating this madhouse and said, what, you know what would make this more fun? Let's just poke them in the butthole.
It was definitely not Houdini or anything.
No.
It was so like, who did that?
And like the whole ride too, I was sitting there thinking like, this is really cool. Like Mock is doing just as well as Vekoma with a madhouse, even better maybe. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, what's underneath me? And it's a horrible spot too. It's like they could have moved it a little towards the like knees, so it's like on your leg or something. But no.
It is literally like, oh my gosh. I'm so glad you guys did that because I don't think I texted anyone to do it. I kind of like
gonna do it. I love like
it out of my mind, honestly.
I love madhouses. After I was tricked onto one in New England, where
Oh yeah.
I was told to go on it, and John Mike would not tell me what it did. He just sat there and staring at me and cackling. So
I went on the one at Efteling, and that's the first one I ever had ridden, and I didn't know what it was. So I freaked out. It was amazing. Of course, that's a Vekoma one, so I didn't get poked. But then I did Houdini, and now I've done the one at Europa, and that one's definitely the oddest experience.
It's the most memorable.
It's definitely the most memorable. You're going to keep talking about it because it definitely violates you.
That's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I have never been violated like that on a ride ever before.
Closest thing is Bug's Life at Animal Kingdom, where it like stings you in the back, but that's in the back, and it's a little different.
Yeah, a little different. I'm so glad you guys experienced that. I jumped like 10 feet when that happened to me, and I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my god.
On that happy note, Jen, you want to start talking about your trip? So we can eventually get Bryant back on this podcast?
Yeah. All right. My trip, guys, I was under the impression when I flew into Frankfurt that I would be going to Europa Park and only Europa Park for 2 to 3 days. And then I was successfully driven 2 hours north of Frankfurt without even noticing to Phantasialand. I had no idea I was going to Phantasialand until I was like 15 minutes from Cologne. Very fun. I very easily could have been kidnapped. I had no clue, not a clue in this world. And so I got to go to Cologne to some Christmas markets, and then I went to Phantasialand where I got to ride Town at Thorny Park.
29 minutes. Interesting.
I actually already said 20 minutes.
When?
I didn't hear it either, actually.
You guys said Silver Star, and I said Town at Thorny Park?
I did not hear that at all.
I didn't hear it either.
Wow.
But we didn't make it as far as you thought we were.
I'm so glad that we listened to you, Jen.
Yeah, this is a longer timeline, even with the 20 minutes. But yeah, unfortunately, Fly was closed, but
Bummer though.
it is a bummer. But out of the 3 big coasters at that park, because the flying, like, I don't know, because like all the flying coasters I've been on, and like, I don't know, it just like out of the 3, that one was my least anticipated.
It's different. I mean, I'm not going to spoil anything,
Yeah,
but it's very different.
I do know it's different, and I do know that I'm probably going to love it more than
Mm-hmm.
anything similar to it. But because of the things that are similar to it that I've ridden and how they exist, of the three, that was my least anticipated.
I get that. Yeah.
Did you at least
Um,
like walk through Rookburg?
oh yeah, we got lunch in there.
Okay, good.
And there was a laser show.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get to see the laser show?
Yeah, it was so
Oh
cool.
my god, it was so good.
Yeah. I need to go during winter trom, like badly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the laser show was really cool. So we walked through and got lunch and ate our lunch in there, and then we watched the laser show. So I did walk through, I did see the area. It's absolutely incredible. Um but yeah, of the three major attractions at that park, I'm very glad that was the one that was closed. Um Black Mamba was exactly what I would have expected from an invert. Exactly. Um I absolutely love it. It is I don't know. It's so close to being above Talon for me.
Oh,
So
Wow.
close.
that is really good.
But the thing that ties me to Talon that it does have over Black Mamba is that one little pop of airtime, and it's just glass smooth. Like not that Black Mamba was like rough, it wasn't by any means rough, but it's not like Talon smooth. Like Talon is just such a beautiful like flying experience. Like it captures you're supposed to be flying like a bird so well. But yeah, I was very 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 happily surprised by Black Mamba. Definitely one of my favorite inverts. Um and then
I
Terran.
think I agree with Black Mamba. Like, it's probably my third favorite behind like my never-ending fight between Montu and Alpengeist for me, and then after that is Black Mamba. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah. One of the big things I love about Town so much is all of the like low to the ground action. Like it's not a tall invert, and it packs so much in like a small spot. And Black Mamba does that so well. Like it's so short.
Mm-hmm.
It plays into the ditches and all the close calls with like the theming. It's incredible. It really is.
The world
Um,
needs more terrain inverts.
what's that?
The world needs more terrain inverts.
Yeah,
True, true. I'm excited for Nemesis.
they're a
Yes.
significantly better experience. Like, I don't understand why that isn't a requirement for inverts. Like, it's so good when they
The
do
foot,
that.
yeah, the foot choppers make it amazing.
Yeah.
And you just feel like you're going so fast without actually giving you the forces that you get out of Montu, which I know some people love that, but I don't love that in an invert. I don't want to have forces so strong that I'm so grayed out I can't see anything. I want like I want a good set of forces that I'll enjoy, but still be able to enjoy the experience. So
I think you'd really like Monster at Groneland. It's a lot like Black Mamba. Not quite as good, but it's a lot like it. I have a video of it going over like the grass area and all the
yeah,
grass just blowing by
I remember
afterward.
seeing that shot in your video.
Yeah.
It was
It's
cool.
really cool.
those kinds of inverts are the ones that I like. Like
Yeah.
send me close to things. Like give me some really cool helixes. Give me cool like near misses. I don't know. I like that. Um. Oh my gosh! And then of course Terran.
Yes, like give me the Terran love.
Oh my gosh, that it's so good. It's so good. My first ride was a rain ride.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
And it was running like a little slow, and you could tell because like in classic Intamin, like it's going over those whips, and it's like not as whippy as I know that it's supposed to be. So at first I'm like, like it's incredible. The theming is incredible. The music, like everything is so good. I just want it to be a little bit faster. And then we got to the night ride, and I was like, that is unhinged. That is like completely and utterly unhinged. And then you add the lighting and the tunnel.
Oh, the
Oh
trend.
my gosh. Uh, I can't believe the level of theming that went into that
Mhm.
ride.
It's so good.
I still need to go there for Winter Trom at night. However, on my first ride, I was with two friends that had already been there and ridden it before, and they're like, "You're gonna sit front left on your first ride," and they didn't tell me why. I was like, "Okay, maybe that's the magic seat." And then all of a sudden, we're going up that one turn, and then where the water is, and it just smacks me in the face. I get water, and I was like, I didn't expect to get like splashed from that. and they were like, "Yeah, that's why we put you there." I was like, but I got to ride it like 5 times when I was there, and it was, yeah, it's phenomenal.
I'm
It's in my top 5, I think. Still,
I
Yeah.
think
yeah.
Voltron pushed it down one. I think it's 5 now.
Oh, actually, it might be number 6.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with Intamin though. I've got like Velocicoaster, Skyrush, I-305, Terran, Conda, all in my top 10.
Well, my top 5 was 4 out of 5 Intamin, but Voltron has now paid it 3 out of 5.
My top 2 are mock now, with Voltron being at my number 1 and Ride to Happiness being the former number 1, now at 2.
I'm so happy that I got to be on that ride with you when you finally decided it was number 1.
Yeah, well, it was that
Right?
freaking front left seat on Voltron. Oh my gosh! I mean, to be honest, after riding it like all the times we did, it wasn't that much different than the rest, but it was just enough to make me like, yeah, that's my favorite.
It's funny that you mentioned front left because I rode front left both rides on Terran because that's my favorite that's my favorite seat on Velocicoaster.
Yeah,
And I was expecting like a very similar experience to Velocicoaster. Um, and I loved it.
they're similar but different. Like they're definitely comparable. They're very close, but then Velocicoaster's got the top hat and the Mosasaurus roll, and that's just kind of what pins it above Terran for me.
Yeah,
It's just those two couple things. Yeah.
yeah, the Mosasaurus roll for me, I think keeps it above Terran, but Terran's close. It's very close.
Yeah, very close.
I mean,
They're very comparable.
Velocicoaster is still my number 1. Voltron didn't quite beat it, but it was,
And that's
was
fair
close.
because it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Velocicoaster. I think at this point, I feel like even if Velocicoaster ever loses the number 1 spot, like I just have to keep it there because it's tattooed on my body.
That too.
What
Did
else?
you do Mystery Castle?
Oh, I did.
Good.
Which I'm really glad I did because at first I thought that was their like haunted. So I did know they had like a haunted mansion type ride. And Joey kept saying like, "Do you want to ride Mystery Castle, Mystery Castle?" And I was thinking he was talking about the haunted ride. So I was like, "Yeah, let's go ride it real quick. Cool. It's freezing. We'll get out." I hate drop towers like with a passion. They are like something I'll almost always skip unless I'm like drinking a good amount, then maybe. But then we get to the front and I was like, "Oh no, wait, is this the drop tower?" And he's like, "Yes." But then at that point he's like, "You already told me that you were going to do it. You already told me and you can't like turn back on your word now." And I was happy I did because I don't mind them as much when they're like the up and down and like
Yeah.
the thing was worth seeing. But I thought I was going to get in there and it was going to be like a bring you to the top, hold you and drop.
Nope.
Yeah.
Honestly, it kind of scared me though when I wrote it. Like
Really?
it did.
It caught me off guard for sure.
I don't love drop towers either. Like Zumanjaro did make me cry one time. But like I don't know, I have a weird relationship with drop towers. Like I really liked Mystery Castle, but like it kind of scared me with how like you sat there a couple times. But then I ride like Icaros or Falcon's Flight, and it's like, wait, Falcon's Fury. Whatever. The coaster and the drop tower confuse me now. Those are fine. I don't care to be pointed towards the ground for whatever reason. But yeah, the way Mr. Castle's like ride cycle was, I don't know, it kind of got me, which was fun. It made it even better.
Yeah, for ours it like shot us up and then it like kind of seemed like something was wrong with it. It like slowly lowered us down like it was done and then it was like nope. And then like continued, which was like yeah, I was kind of like, "Oh, that's it?" Like what is happening? But yeah, overall a very cool experience. It's a very well done like
Oh yeah.
experience. Trying to think what else is at that park that was really good. I really like what is it? Winjas?
Windows.
Did you know about that going in, or did you go in blind?
I went in blind both
Yeah.
For
um
both.
for both like theoretically and literally because I had just lost my glasses right before I broke. um I didn't know anything about it going into it. And they were super fun. And I also really liked on the one side, you could see like spoilers, skip 10 seconds if you don't want to listen to this. But you could like see the tracks like
Yeah.
things. I loved being able to like see that at the end of the ride. I thought that was so cool.
You got to go in not knowing what's coming on those. You have to. It's it's the best.
To be fair, this entire episode is one giant spoiler so far.
It kind of is, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
I will be putting spoiler alerts on this thing.
For like
Yeah.
everything.
So many spoilers.
Skip
Oh my
to
god,
this
and we're only talking about Phantasialand for me so far. Not that my Europa Park experience was very productive. It was very productive, but I had already been to Europa Park and like Cred ran that park and everything. So my Europa Park experience was way different than like your guys' Europa Park experience.
How many times did you do the boat ride?
We rode the boat ride. We rode Josephina's 5 times without getting off with giant liter beers.
Iconic.
We literally just kept getting to the top and like, can we go again? Can we go? And we were just like cheersing to people. We were like bros to other people walking by. I thought we were hysterical with our beers. And yeah. So you guys marathon Voltron and I marathon Josephina.
Listen, we have our priorities here.
So yeah, I had already like in the summer I did all the like cred running and stuff. So like ride wise, I really didn't have much priority. I wanted to see the Christmas lights. Josephina's in the summer was one of my favorite things I experienced there, and I wanted to do Josephina's again. What else did I spend a lot of time doing? I know Josephina's.
The balloon
I don't
ride.
know.
Did you
The what?
the balloon ride that you sent me pictures of?
Balloon farts. Balloon farts. I don't know how to actually say it in German, but in American it's balloon farts.
Still pronounced fart.
Balloon farts. And I actually had no desire to ride it, but in the summer I took a picture with my beer in front of it to send to my family because I'm like, it's so funny. It says farts. And then I went to take the same picture in the winter with my beer and everything, and Joey was like, no, you have to ride it. And I'm like, what do you mean I have to ride it? It's funny because I don't want to ride it. I just want to take a picture with the sign that says balloon farts. And then he made me ride it. It was fun. We had fun on it, but it was just like I was like, oh, like I'm just here for the sign. It's really funny. I talked about it all morning though. I was like, I need to go see balloon farts. I love balloon farts. Oh, I did the Voletarium. Did you guys do that?
Oh, we did do that.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that
Oh,
was
it was cool.
impressive.
I liked it better than Soarin'.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say actually.
I liked it better than Soaring too. I liked their scenes a lot better and their smells.
The smells were really good.
Smells
Yeah.
were
Just the whole ride system itself just felt cleaner.
I liked that you were actually segmented, so you didn't have people's feet. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't as like clearly in your view. Like of course, if you were looking for it, it was there. But like at Soren, there is no avoiding that. Like people's feet are there. So I
Unless
like
you're on
that.
the top.
What's that?
Unless you're on the top.
That's true. Unless you're on the top. And then also, I think we were towards the middle, so I don't really know like how accurate this is, but like the Eiffel Tower was pretty straight.
Yeah. Looked good.
I was kind of close to the edge, and yeah, it was still pretty
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah. Straight. We love a straight Eiffel Tower. Mm-hmm. I also saw there's a tiki room type show with birds.
People in our group were really wanting. I think some people tried to go do it. I don't know.
It was really polarizing at one point. Some people were like, "I want to do the tiki room," and other people were like, "No, if we don't get there right now, I'm not doing it." It's like,
I'm
oh,
not
okay.
gonna lie, like I was one of those, like I need to do it. Like Tiki Room, for anyone who doesn't know, like Tiki Room is my like emotional support attraction at Walt Disney World. Like I will sit in that thing and like cry for hours. Like I love the Tiki Room. I one of the last times last December I went to Disney World and I rope dropped the Magic Kingdom for the first time in years, and I rope dropped the friggin' Tiki Room. They were literally the cast members thought it was so funny that I rope dropped the tiki rooms that they gave me lays.
That's amazing.
And they were like, "Do you want to wake up Jose? Like you can go." I was like, "I just want to watch the tiki room." But yeah, I was not. It's fun. It's very similar, but I was like, I would not do it again. No.
I
We
have
thought it was hysterical that I like. He was like, "This is what you wanted to do. Like this is it." And I was like, "This is yeah, this is pretty bad."
I have not done the tiki room at Europa nor at Disney.
Oh, the tiki room is so good. It's
Sounds
like
like you have to go to Disney or Europa again.
But which one?
Either one.
Ironically, Europa might be cheaper.
oof, true. The answer is Disney though. Also I like got in there and like I don't know how to say this, but I was like, if I'd known that this was like an Italian tiki room, like I don't want to listen to Italian songs. Like I didn't know this. I want like Polynesian and like in the sun. These birds are singing Italian songs. Like if I'd known it was an Italian tiki room, I would not have got it. I was like, not the Italians. Yeah, it was just like very different vibes. But when I think tiki room birds, I'm like, I want like a little beachy vibe or like somewhere sunny and like Polynesian. I don't know. And it's Italian.
Would not have expected that.
Me
Uh,
neither.
yeah.
Like, they started singing and I was like, why are they Italian?
God. Nate, I just remembered us like going to that Italian restaurant at Europa and just like awkwardly trying to order pizza.
Yeah, that was yeah. And then I wasn't sure. Mine was like sitting there for probably 2 or 3 minutes, and she didn't say anything, and I didn't know it was mine.
And then she handed mine directly
And
to me. And
yeah, and then I was like, "Oh, is that mine?" She's like, "Salami." I was like, "Yeah, yeah, okay, thanks." It was really good though. It was really good. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, the food at that park is
Yeah.
so good.
Which I wanted to do food loop, but I heard that was like kind of not worth waiting for. I'm okay that we didn't do it,
yeah, we never even went inside to see it now that I think about it.
which is okay.
I'm about
Yeah.
2 weeks too late on that, but
It
Yeah.
was a really cool restaurant, but yeah, it's not. I don't think it would be worth waiting long for. Like the food is kind of just fine.
Yeah, it's like cool to watch.
Yeah, it's the experience, but
Hmm.
we did it like at the end of the day, so it was a little bit like we didn't have to wait like at all, like maybe 5-10 minutes. But I don't know if I would have waited more than that, honestly. Um, Especially because there's so much better food in the park. Like the
Yeah.
food is just kind of fine. Good beer, but
I just miss European Fanta.
Oh, me too.
European Fanta is like my favorite thing ever.
Yeah.
So good.
Daily. It's a daily thing when I'm in Europe. Just daily Fanta.
It's
At least one.
a mealy thing. Like every meal I'm
Yeah,
having.
sometimes I have 3 or 4 a day, but usually it's like I have to have my one daily Fanta at least.
I tried a exotic one, which was really good, and a lemon elderberry.
Oh, that's interesting.
I would try that.
I
Yeah.
could branch out a little bit. I've just done the regular orange Fanta.
I also tried when I was in Rome. I tried a lemon one. That one was
Oh,
really
that
good.
sounds good.
It was like carbonated lemonade. Like, oh my gosh, it was
Ooh.
so good. But yeah, Fanta in Europe is game changing. Also, fruit. Did you guys eat any fruit?
I had some at the Santa Isabel Hotel
Yeah.
breakfast, and that was really good.
The
Yeah,
fruit.
it was like fresh.
I had a banana and I was like, I can't even peel this thing, and it's like hard. It's not like mushy. Like, oh my gosh, it was incredible. I literally get into the grocery store and we go over to the pastries, and Joey's like, "What do you want to eat?" And I was like, "I honestly just want to eat fruit. Like, I can't eat gluten in the States, and I didn't even want the gluten in Europe. I was like, I want the fruit. It's so good." And then I was eating bananas walking into Phantasialand.
Yeah, when I was in Belgium last year, I had like a waffle that was stacked with bananas and strawberries and blueberries and oranges, and it was phenomenal. Like,
Insane.
yeah,
Yeah. All right.
Okay, we should probably like.
I think maybe that is trip report.
Yeah.
Trip report. Hour-long trip report. Oh my goodness. We love Europa Park.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us for this part, Nate.
yeah, no problem.
So we can temporarily replace Bryant while we fangirl over Europa Park and Phantasialand together.
Absolutely, I will always for those two parks.
I'm so glad you came on that trip with us. It was so much fun.
Yeah, I'm glad I did too. Randomly showed up to the day of Hollywood Nights because I didn't have a Hollywood Nights ticket. And I was like, yeah, I'll just go because a bunch of friends are there. And I came over to you guys, and Mike was like, hey, you want to go to Europa Park for Thanksgiving? And I was like, yeah, I'm down.
Let's do it.
Bought my tickets, like, plane tickets, like 2 days later.
He asked me, like, as I was at Europa Park in July. He's like, so now that you've been to Europa Park, do you want to go back over Thanksgiving? Originally, I said yes, but that worked out differently. Sorry.
Things changed. It's okay. We can all still talk about it on here. And Bryant will never listen to this episode, so it's fine.
No, he might next year.
Yeah, after he goes. Yeah. All right, well, I guess we'll welcome back our normal co-host, Bryant. Nice of you to finally join us. Gosh.
You guys done talking about Germany?
Never.
No.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I obviously know what coasters are at these parks, and I've even seen POVs. I don't like, I've purposely not seen any of the park layouts. I don't really know the dark rides at all, or like any of the extra things to do. So I think that's why I'm like, I don't really want to know things that you experienced.
We talked about a lot of things that you would not want spoiled.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm glad
For
that
sure.
you were not on there.
I'm
I am
glad it
not
was worth it.
gonna forever spoil Josefina's for everyone because it's not secret. And everyone, I feel like everyone I talk to skips it, and so I do not apologize.
It's
for talking
picking
about
table to ride.
Well, you've said it enough now that we have to do it. When I officially go in June or July. I forgot when, but it is happening this summer.
It's actually so serious that if you don't do it, I'm going to disown you as a friend.
Wow, even more than my talent takes, not making in the top 100 list?
Yeah, even more than that.
Ooh, okay.
I
Well,
might
there we
have
go.
to actually replace you then.
Nice to meet you, Nate, by the way.
Yeah, nice to meet you,
First time
Brian.
we're talking.
Yeah.
And the fans are already going to demand, wow, let's get Brian out of there.
I'm a guest on your podcast. Allison said, come talk about Europe because he can't.
I mean, I can talk about Paris and Hansa Park and Switzerland a little bit.
Oh, so you've been to Hansa, so you can't spoil Karnan for yourself.
Bryant! Before we get into the subject of the episode,
Okay.
I actually missed another credit on my credit counting app. So my milestone credit at Hansa Park actually was not at Hansa Park. It was at Europa Park, and I don't even know what it is. I don't remember the last thing I wrote at Europa Park. I am a terrible person.
So first, Skyrush isn't your actual 100th. Now Karnan isn't your 160 something, right?
Yeah.
What a mess.
Yeah. So first I was like, it was Novgorod. And then I'm like sitting at Europa Park and I'm like, what do I need to complete at this park? And I was like, oh my gosh, I wrote this. And I clicked it and I'm like, all right, cool. That means Karnan, is it? That's my milestone. Perfect. So then I'm scrolling again. And Joey's like, you did this one. We did it together. And I was like, oh no. I've now miscounted this twice. So I think I'm just gonna make up all of my milestone credits, guys. Number 100 was actually Talon at Dorney Park.
Oh my god. Are you still doing your top 25?
Me?
Are you doing your top 25 on Twitter?
Yeah, except I missed like 4 days in a row and tweeted them all this morning.
I laughed so hard when I saw that thread.
Did you guys see Black Mamba in it?
No.
So there's one random when I didn't know I was going to Phantasialand, I literally just, instead of even saying anything, I just said, today is Talon at Dorney Park, and it was a picture of me and Black Mamba.
Nice.
Call it.
Kobe Bryant Talon.
So they're literally all Talon, and then it's just me and Black Mamba in the middle.
I'm here for it.
They're all Talon to begin with, so what's the difference?
That's true. They are all Talon. And that park even has 2 Talons. They have Talon at Dorney Park, and then they have misspelled Talon at Dorney Park.
Nice, I like that. Anyway, enough Phantasialand or Phantasialand, because
All right, now we're done.
we can talk about it next summer
still
when
don't know how
Megan
to
and I go, which we're very excited for.
Yeah, next summer we might have to take a couple weeks off the podcast because, like, Bryant has a big trip planned. I have a big trip planned. Nate is also on most of that same trip as me.
Yeah, I'm on your trip.
Again. And they almost kind of overlap. So we'll be in Europe, like, around the same time. But
It's probably going to be like 3.5 weeks from whenever one of us arrives to whenever we're all home.
So we might have just an episode of just Jen talking about Talon.
Oh, good lord.
Did I just have 2 hours to talk about Talon at Dorney Park?
That would be incredible, actually.
That would weirdly be the most downloaded podcast, probably. For whatever reason.
Talon at Dorney Park.
Guys, stay tuned. People love Talon at Dorney Park. I don't know why you guys all act like it's such a weird thing.
It's for the brand.
The ride's
Keep
not
it going.
It's your obsession that's entertaining.
Correct.
Talon
It's
at
a
Dorney
great invert. It's just you have turned it into something else that
We love
some
it.
days I love and laugh about it, and then other days I want to just rip your head off.
I love Talon at Dorney Park.
Here on the Inverted Creative Podcast, we're very supportive of our co-hosts.
Of course. I also don't hate this idea. I brought it up when I signed on. Like, maybe when we don't have like an official guest on, we kind of have just a rotating 4th member for our deep dive episodes.
Nate is our guinea pig for
There's
this.
good things about Nate.
Yeah.
So, and I don't hate him. We know some people, so
We know a lot of people.
add to the madness a little bit. We'll see. We're still figuring things out here.
Yeah. Episode 5.
Including this whole trivia thing that I started, which I should probably bring up now.
Yes.
I don't remember the question.
In honor of Gabriel from Sesame Place, who was incredible. I listened to the episode back. He was so good.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
Amazing. I asked, I mentioned that Oscar's Wacky Taxi at Sesame Place was the most recent wooden coaster to be added to the state of Pennsylvania. The trivia question this week was, before that, what was the most recent wooden coaster? A few people said Ravine Flyer 2, which did open in 2008 at Waldameer, semi-recent. That is incorrect, unfortunately. The correct answer, you have to go to Knoebels, which Gabriel did guess correctly, for the often forgotten Flying Turns, which finally opened in 2013 after a 7-year construction project. So we had a bunch of correct answers again. Andrew, Dan, Kyle, Wendell, and Alex Bowers. Yeah. Boo.
First person to answer every single trivia question.
He gets too many correct answers.
We love you all. Never stop giving us trivia answers.
No.
I'm very curious for what your trivia question is going to be this episode.
It's a weird one. Get ready for it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm excited to hear it.
It's like, meanwhile, Nate has not listened to this podcast yet.
I'll get there.
I don't even know how this works.
You said episode 5. Come on. I've been busy.
It's an easy catch-up.
Yeah.
every other week. Come on now. Anyway, I guess we'll get into like the meat of this episode where we are talking about holiday events because we're releasing this in the middle of December, right smack in the middle of holiday season.
We're actually releasing this, so the date we're recording is Friday the 13th.
Mm.
Want to give a special happy 35th birthday shout out to our good friend Taylor Allison Swift. Hope she's having a great day. Speaking of Germany, how was that concert, Jen?
Oh, incredible. Oh, I'm sad it's over.
I know.
The end
The
of an
end of
era.
an era,
Me too.
but the start of an age.
Beat you to it.
So this whole holiday discussion, I'm just gonna flat out begin. You would think, oh, living in New England, winter is just great for you, right? You get snow, you get the full winter effect. Not for amusement parks though. It's
Everything's
Six
closed. It's very early.
Six Flags New England did have a holiday in the park. Late 2010s. Megan and I went 1 year. I don't think they've had it since COVID. Maybe they had it in 21. They definitely haven't had it in the last 3 years. And even when they did, obviously it's a little cold for the coasters to operate. Lake Compounds currently does have a holiday event, but none of the coasters are open. And, I go to a lot of parks throughout the year. I like Christmas lights, but at this point in my life, I don't have kids. I'm not going to go to a park just to see lights if there's nothing open. Don't really have a huge incentive to go. So my knowledge about this topic isn't the best. I'm assuming Jen and Allison and Nate know a little more. But I will chime in when appropriate.
I love Christmas time at parks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wish my home park of Holiday World would have something for Christmas.
You
but
would think.
We actually have a
they
question
don't.
where I might mention that park
Oh, okay.
later.
Oh, yes, I saw that question
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Kentucky Kingdom had an event, or is this the first year of it?
Hear of it. Yeah.
I didn't know about it before like they started having it though, and I kind of need to go because I only live like 2 hours away. I'm running out of time.
We'll be there in a couple weeks, I believe. So,
I mean, it looks really nice, and it's same ownership that is Silver Dollar City and Dollywood, so they
the
can be
only
pretty cool.
downside, they only have Kentucky Flyer open in terms of coasters.
Ah, okay.
Ugh.
But I don't know.
I know. As long as you have good lights and good vibes, and like, this is like kind of, I don't know. I'm a different Thursday. Like, I'm fine if I walk into a park that I've been to before and do not ride a single coaster. Like, that's okay with me. Like, sure, I would love to ride a coaster, but give me Christmas time with all the lights and all of the prettiness and good vibes and maybe some mulled wine. Like, I'm very happy just experiencing the vibes. I don't need a coaster.
To an extent, same for me. It just depends on how many times I've been there. If I've only been there once, maybe I'll probably want to ride more stuff. But if it's like Kings Island, I don't care if I ride anything. I go there all the time.
Yeah, just like pretty lights.
I'll get into my love of Kings Island in the wintertime. So I did look up. I actually did a tiny bit of research, if you could call it that. But I looked up USA Today's best park holiday events. I know they have like their annual polls or whatever to get like what people think is best. So according to them, anyway, the top 10, starting with number 10, Christmas Fantasy with Lights at Storybook Land. I have not been to Storybook Land. I don't know.
That's the New England area, isn't it?
Yeah.
New Hampshire.
That's Storyland.
Oh, that's Storyland. Okay,
Storybook Land
Land's
the
New
one in New
Jersey?
Jersey? That might be the one in New Jersey.
Yeah, with bubbles.
It is Storybook Land.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about.
Okay.
Definitely more family oriented. Number 9, they list Winterfest at King's Dominion specifically. They don't even mention Kings Island. But whatever.
Rude.
Not salty about that.
What
about
the
that.
heck?
Number 8, they have Hershey Park Christmas Candy Lane. Is it actually called that? I didn't really
Yeah.
know it.
Candy Lane. Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been to that yet, but I've heard good things.
There's no Sky Rush.
Well, yeah. It's not.
No, but it is real. It's a really
I'm sure it's fantastic though.
yeah. It's a very nice event. I like it a lot.
I imagine the hot chocolate there is fantastic.
Yeah, and if you have a pass, I don't know who has a pass, but I think if you have I had a king size pass, but you get free hot chocolate.
Ooh. I do not have a pass there anymore. I did, but I don't know. Number 7, they mentioned holidays at Legoland. I have not heard anything about any of the winter events at Legoland. Any
I
of
don't
them.
hear anything about Legoland ever.
Yeah,
So
true.
I'm kind of shocked by that.
With their locations, it doesn't surprise me that they have a holiday event, but never heard anything about them.
Yeah. Curious to look into that more. Number 6, they list Christmas time at Santa's Village.
That is in New Hampshire.
That, yeah.
Yeah, that I would actually be very intrigued to go to one year because that park is just insane with Christmas theming. Unfortunately, it's about the same distance for me as Hershey is. It's like 4.5 hours away. It's really up there. But I'm sure that park is just beyond gorgeous. And I know we actually talked to one of the owners when we were there this past summer, and he said they can run Midnight Flyer as low as like 13 degrees.
Wow.
Really, yeah, it's Vacoma, baby. Like,
Yeah.
so like that ride will be open. So maybe next year that could be a fun little excursion.
Yeah, and then if we talk about Christmas events next year, you can
I can actually have an
Contribute.
opinion. Wow.
All right, number 5 on their list is Smoky Mountain Christmas at Dollywood, which I can agree is pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
4, Holiday in the Park at Six Flags.
There's no way Six Flags is better than Dollywood.
No, I can
Also, not specifying which one.
Yeah, no, it literally just said
They were
multiple Six Flags parks.
been to a few. They're vastly different.
Yeah.
I went to the one at Over Georgia in 2018 and had this bread bowl. This is just like a specific experience that I had. It was fantastic. The chili was great. The bread bowl was amazing. So I went to Six Flags St. Louis event like a month later, still holiday in the park, and had ordered the same thing, and it is the worst thing I've ever had in my life. It was the bread tasted like a sponge. The chili was terrible. So they're not. I don't know which Six Flags park they're talking about, but it definitely varies. Definitely varies.
Yeah, and there's 40 something Six Flags parks now technically. Yeah, it did not.
Even the ones named Six Flags are still like half that.
I feel like they just didn't know enough to know that every single Six Flags calls it the same thing, and they probably went somewhere like Fiesta, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would probably be.
Yeah, and
one of the top ones.
Yeah, and now they're just stuck with saying all of them are good, and then imagine going to Six Flags America.
Yeah. Or in my experience, St. Louis even.
Yeah, St. Louis, another.
I actually did go to Holiday in the Park at St. Louis. That was my first time there, and I rode 2 coasters. And that's part of the reason it took me 4 visits to St. Louis to get everything.
Holiday in the Park at Frontier City. That one's good. It's really small.
Park, no matter what. So.
You just mentioned magic words to Jen. Frontier City.
Yeah, that park that's the only time I've been there is Holiday in the Park. All the coasters were open.
It was open
until Diamondback froze up. I did get to ride it. I got 3 rides on it, and we were like the last ride because it almost didn't make it back in the station. So, but all the other ones were open.
I was gonna say there's not really a lot of speed in those coasters, so that would make sense.
How do you feel about Silver Bullet?
It's a lot of fun. I mean, I love Schwarzkopf, so I mean, it's not up there with Shockwave per se, but it is a very fun looper.
Is it in your top 10?
Top 10 Schwarzkopf,
no,
maybe
overall.
Not quite.
Oh,
it's close though.
It was in my top 10.
It was okay, so it's in your.
Was
top
no,
10.
I feel like I have to put Nessie over it now. If I have to pick a Schwarzkopf in my top 10, I feel like I got to put Nessie in there.
We rode Shockwave.
We did, but I love that. I love that janky, movable Schwarzkopf model. There's just something about them that I really, really love.
Very fair.
I would say Nessie's a little bit better. Silver Bullet, yeah.
I love Nessie. Nessie was so much fun. I chugged a beer and then got on it. It was great. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Recommend. But yeah, Silver, I'm obsessed with Frontier City. So.
It's great. It's very small, but it's really good.
We kind of derailed that a little bit.
Yeah, sorry guys. I love
We didn't finish this top 10 yet.
Yeah, I know. We're easily distracted. It's fine. I'm just trying to get through this USA Today thing. Number 3, they list Christmas Town at Busch Gardens, which I
Williamsburg is the one I've been to.
was going to say,
Fantastic
I
event.
imagine the Williamsburg one is a lot better than the Tampa one, just because of the European vibes.
I'd still put Dollywood above it.
Well,
but yeah, it's really good.
Number 2, they list SeaWorld's Christmas celebration. Have not done that, but I've been seeing a lot of videos of people there with like the fire.
I have done that. I also wouldn't put it at 2. I'd put it at probably 4 or 5. But yeah, it's a lot of fun too.
I love that event. Like, so if you do the shows and stuff, I think that one belongs. I don't know about like Dollywood. Like, there are a couple ones that I think might be a little better, but SeaWorld's one of my favorite Christmas events. The shows are fantastic.
And they do fireworks with the shows afterwards, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
after IAPA one year.
Yeah, it's such a good event.
Well, number 1 on the USA Today list, and at least in terms of US, I do agree with this. Old Time Christmas at Silver Dollar City.
Yeah, they got that one right. There's nothing, in my opinion, nothing in the US competes with that.
I would love to see that one day. Ugh.
It's not even close.
Not
even
one event.
So many lights. So many lights.
Of course, there's also Time Traveler and Outlaw Run, but like,
I have a distinct memory when I went there. One of the, I honestly, I think I went earlier in the year. My first like 2 visits to Silver Dollar City were both at wintertime. But I have a distinct memory of there was a dense fog advisory when we were there at night. And we went
at night.
Sorry.
We went on a Outlaw Run during this dense fog advisory and literally could not see any of the lights. It was so thick. It was incredible.
And it gets warm enough down there where everything's pretty much open, like all the coasters and rides and everything. Yeah,
it's a good event.
Not just one of my favorite Christmas event, but one of my favorite park events in general.
I miss Silver Dollar City. I want to go back.
Same.
Me too.
And then some other ones that are not included on this list. Obviously, there's the European ones that some of us have done. I'm sure there are so many more than this, but Winter Trauma at Phantasialand, which is my personal favorite holiday event. Winter Magic, I think it's called just Winter Magic at Europa.
I don't even know what it's called, but it was great.
We were literally just there, and I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. I don't think I could tell you what it's called either, but I like Europa.
It was very good.
Thailand.
I know Disney, of course, goes all out. A Very Merry Christmas Party, which I have done that Christmas party. It was a lot of fun. Very good eggnog. I like getting just go to a station and being handed an eggnog. That was nice.
Hot take: eggnog sucks.
Well, you suck.
There we go.
I agree with that, actually.
There we go.
Jen?
My boys suck.
I would say though, if you put rum in it, it's a lot better.
No.
Yes.
No. Ugh.
Girls rule, boys draw.
Oh, God.
Dumb opinions.
Boys versus girls instead of eggnog. I might have to go have some eggnog after this. And then, did any of y'all get to do the Osborne Lights at Hollywood Studios when it was there?
Never.
I got to do it once. Insane. It was so good.
This is a good time to bring up a confession. For the longest time, until maybe 2-3 years ago, I thought it was sponsored by Ozzy and Sharon. That's what I thought the Osbournes were for 15 years. They just paid to have these lights. And when I heard it's just some random family in Arkansas, I'm I guess that would be a weird sponsorship.
I will say I did not get to see them at Hollywood Studios, but if anyone doesn't know this, Disney actually allows, ever since the pandemic, they allow, Give Kids the World. Is that the?
Yeah, that's the name of it.
Yeah, so they do a Christmas light, walk through. I don't know if they do
Night of a Million Lights or something like
that.
Yep,
that's the Osborne family lights. It's not done in the same thing, but Disney gave them, Disney kind of, I don't know if they donated them to them or they just loaned them to them, but they're the same lights.
Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, if you've never gotten the chance to see it. Not on the same scale, not the same thing at all, but it is a really beautiful thing that they loan those lights over to them for that fundraiser.
Very cool.
Very
I love
nice.
that.
I have seen the candlelight processional at Epcot
Oh,
that they've done for years. They always have like a guest like celebrity narrator. Like I think like Neil Patrick Harris, Whoopi
Oh, yeah, he's
Goldberg,
a big one.
Pat Sajak. Like they do it every year. We had Edward James Olmos. I think he does it every year too. That was beautiful. We did that in 2016.
yeah, the candlelight processional. I liked it more. 2016, you saw the one I liked a little more. I am obsessed with the Hallelujah chorus. Like I played in orchestras, like, and the Hallelujah chorus is like one of my favorite things in the world, especially at Christmas time. And now they do like a mashup of the Hallelujah chorus and uh some other Christmas song. And last year I specifically went to Disney because I was like, I want to go to the candlelight processional and listen to the Hallelujah chorus and sing the Hallelujah chorus. And we got to it and it was a mashup and it was awful.
Oh no.
I was like, why would you do this to the Hallelujah chorus?
Disney
I get
screwing
it.
something up from its past that didn't need to be fixed. Shocking.
It literally made me so sad because I don't know. Anyone who like loves the Hallelujah chorus, I'm sure understands. I know it's a weird take, but I don't know. To me, it's just like such a Christmas thing. So- Sorry, end of rant.
No, I get it.
Yeah, I know. There's a bunch more holiday events, I'm sure, that we don't know of / just haven't been to, so we can't speak from experience on them. But there's so many holiday events out there. And I did want to bring up Europa Park does something I don't think any other park does. Sorry to bring up Europa Park again.
You talked for 52 minutes. Why are we talking about Europa?
This is not something.
Good lord.
You'll understand soon.
But
Jesus.
in the time between
No pun intended.
in the time between their Halloween event and their winter event, in that transition period, they have another themed event called Hallowinter. So they take that transition period where it's not like awkwardly, like
November bonus days.
or like, Kings Island who puts their Christmas tree up in like mid-October. But they actually have a full-on like themed event to that transition period, which is kind of cool. Like there were signs for it everywhere. And we missed it by I think we were there the first day of the winter celebration.
Yeah.
So I guess that kind of gets us to like the main talking points of what do we think makes a good holiday event?
Lights and music.
I was gonna say lights. Yeah.
Lights and
Yeah.
music.
I was like ready to lean into the mic. Just lights.
Lights. Food is really big for me, honestly.
I was gonna say, yeah, not to sound like an alcoholic, but like alcoholic beverages. The hot chocolate that had alcohol at Kings Island is really, really cool.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna be getting
And
that.
I'm not gonna just say alcohol. Like any drinks and food, like you were saying, makes it really good. I'm dreaming about that over Georgia Bread Bowl again.
I know. I'll go ahead and bring up Brambo. One of his comments said, "Good hot chocolate is a make or break for a holiday event," and I can kind of agree to that because I love hot chocolate.
This is going to be attack Bryant for his food taste episode because I actually don't like hot chocolate either.
Oh my god.
Where
Hey
did
Nate, what are you doing every other week now?
Wow. Let's see how it is.
No,
I really don't. I don't like chocolatey drinks, regardless. I don't drink coffee.
coffee? Calling coffee
Chocolate milk.
Like,
Ugh.
Yeah.
and then there's me getting coffee chocolate in Germany, which is
Oh yeah, that was really good though.
I
what
guess
is
that was
that?
Germany, yeah.
Oops, we went back to Germany.
Hot chocolate with espresso in it.
What? It's like a
Yeah.
It's not quite a mocha. It's different from a mocha, but I don't know. It's a happy place. Yes, I do love hot chocolate.
I might have a hot take here, actually, or a cold take. I actually really like typically the temperatures at holiday events. I do not thrive in the really hot, sweltering July. I'd rather go to Silver Dollar City when it's like 30 to 40 degrees because I just get hot and at parks, and I actually really like that. It's not really anything parks can do. It just depends on their location.
Can't control the weather.
But I enjoy that about holiday events, winter events.
The cold weather helps
Yeah,
make the
yeah.
event for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I would definitely agree with that, except as long as it's above 30. That's the
Yeah,
issue.
if it gets too cold, it's like at a point, it's like, okay, this is too much. But I like 30 to 40. Even if it gets up to 50, it's still like a nice
Yeah,
change of like 90, 80, humid.
Yeah. I do like the
Yeah.
cold
Yeah.
parts too. Like I find winter events where it's cold are
Mm-hmm.
far more enjoyable than like I love Disney, but like there's something about it that like doesn't feel as Christmassy to me because it's so hot.
Right.
I just don't do well with cold. I'm a Southern girl. I
that's
moved
true.
to,
You are.
I moved to Ohio, and I have regrets some days. Like
I know every time there's like a coating of snow, you're like on your Instagram, like, ew, what is this?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's snow, Allison. It happens from December to March.
okay,
Yeah.
or
Allison,
October.
you and I live on about the same, was it latitude? And
Yeah,
so like we have basically the same weather, even though 3 hours apart.
except
And
the
you
other
were
day
sending me
when
snow. I'm like, oh, that's nothing. Like they salted the roads this morning. That's when you get concerned.
I also
Concerned.
like that I was sending you pictures of snow here. You're like, wait, it snowed there?
Oh yeah, that too.
I
Yeah.
love snow. Like it's my favorite thing ever. When I landed in Iceland, there was a bunch of snow on the ground and I'm like, "Oh my god, this is a dream." And then it snowed when I landed in Germany and I was like, "This is literally like I was made for these times for flying." Like it was my favorite thing in the world. I was texting my mom pictures. I'm like, "Guys, snow. I love it."
I mean, so I've seen videos of like Terran running like during a
Mm.
blizzard and like people on it during the snow. I'm like, okay, I would be okay with snow for that.
I would die for one of those rides.
That's
Like
I'd
like,
rather get that than a rollback,
Phenomenal.
honestly.
what did you say? Ryan?
yeah.
So I would rather get a snow ride than like a rollback.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
100% me too.
I had a snow ride on Vapor Trail at Sesame Place. We brought this up last week.
You did.
I got a snow ride on that once.
I've gotten snow ride on Mystic Timbers.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Allison, you and I got
Oh,
one on Mystic. It was very, very light snow, but there was snow.
Yeah, I know. So Mystic Timbers, like it has to reach a minimum. I'm not sure this is how it is for a lot of parks, but like it has to reach a minimum temperature. I think it's like 34 degrees for it to start running, and then once it starts running, it can go pretty low before they actually have to stop it. So riding Mystic Timbers in like 20-degree weather when it's snowing, and I've had some drinks. That's peak Winterfest Kings Island,
Mm-hmm.
and they have more rides running this year too. So like
Oh, did they really?
we went to Winterfest last weekend. Racer is open. They're running one train on both sides of Racer, and then they have the Snoopy's open. In addition to Mystic Timbers and Flight of Fear.
Hmm.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg's Hot Box.
Why? Yeah. Never mind.
Now I really need to go.
Yeah, I keep telling you.
I know. I'll get there.
Come down. Come over. Come. I don't even know.
Come over, yeah.
Wow, that sounds great. On that note, anything else you find important at a winter event? What about shows, guys? Do we have?
Shows, yeah.
Do you like a good show?
I don't do too many shows.
I like indoor shows.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
it's warm.
The outside ones can get cold.
Yeah, I do like an indoor show, so that way you can get like a nice little break from the cold and then head right out, and it's got to be good.
Mm-hmm.
If I feel like I waste my time. Um, Kings, no. Busch Gardens Williamsburg usually has really good shows during their winter event.
Dollywood has some of the best shows I've seen for a winter event as well. They did like the Nativity, I think, as one of them, and
yeah.
they did like their own rendition of "It's a Wonderful Life." It wasn't like the exact movie, but it was the same idea. So
Do
that
they
those
do
were cool.
What is the Dolly Parton has like a Christmas story? Do they do
Yeah,
it?
there's like a Dolly specific show. I don't remember exactly what the details are on that.
Okay. I wonder because I know she
It's
has like Christmas story that they've turned into a movie and like
yeah, I was last there like 5 years ago for that one, so I don't remember that one well. But
interesting. All right. Anything else we can think of, guys, that makes a good holiday event?
I know
Minor detail. I like when they have ice skating. I don't like doing it, but I like it when it's
you like
there.
watching it.
The
Yeah,
vibes. We're just
yeah.
there.
It's the vibe.
I'm not allowed to go ice skating anymore, so
I haven't put on ice skates, I think, since I was maybe 7 years old, 8 years old. It was a disaster.
I last ice skated on my 19th birthday, and that's been a while.
the
My,
last
so
I fell down a few times.
yeah, I played baseball. Like that was my obsession as a kid. So I was always like, I don't want to break my ankle in the winter and then I can't play baseball in the spring. So that's why I never put on skates.
my last few times going ice skating, I have fallen and landed directly on my kneecaps, and I'm pretty sure if I fall on my kneecaps anymore, they will shatter. So it's a self-imposed. I'm not allowed to go ice skating anymore because I will break myself. And I don't want that particularly. In terms of food, the one food at a winter event that I keep thinking about, it was at Silver Dollar City, and it was like an apple dumpling a la mode with ice cream and cinnamon and stuff. I don't even remember, but I raved about it. It was so good. I was just gonna like grab a snack to like walk around with, and I'm like, yo, this is so good. I have to sit down and enjoy this. Also, does butterbeer count as a winter?
No.
No, that's
No.
there all year.
Hot butter beer.
I am obsessed with hot butter beer, and I have a recipe for it that's so good. It tastes just like the park.
Is that Die Hard a Christmas movie debate for Parks? Is butterbeer a
For
Christmas drink?
the record,
By the way,
it is a
someone
Christmas movie.
someone should retheme a drop tower to Die Hard.
The
Just
Hans, the
put
great
an
Hans
Rickman like
fall,
animatronic.
Nakatomi Tower.
How great would that be?
I've never seen Die Hard, so I don't understand the references.
Well, it takes place in a tower called the Nakatomi Tower. That's
Yeah.
Isn't it like it like takes place on Christmas or something, and that's
Christmas
why
Eve. Christmas Eve, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Megan actually watched it for the first time like a couple days ago. So she had never seen it, and so she ended the debate of if it's a Christmas movie or not. And she said it was. So
It definitely has
There
a
you go.
lot of Christmas to it. I watched it on the flight home from Switzerland.
nice.
I had to keep myself awake.
I just drank wine on that flight to keep myself awake.
That would put me to sleep.
Oh no, I had like 3 bottles of well, not like whole bottles, but like airplane bottles of white
The
wine.
one serving size bottle.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
I just thought, imagine like a Home Alone dark ride. How cool would that be?
that would be awesome.
So all these traps going off.
I always say Polar Express, like a roller coaster or a train ride or
Yeah.
something. Like even a whip theme to it, like with the like ice or whatever, the ice scene.
That would be great.
Something themed to Polar Express, please.
So I guess this is just now we're going to be retheming rides to Christmas now. So this is probably the best idea I've ever had. Have you guys seen The Year Without a Santa Claus?
Yes.
The
No.
claymation. It's from the 70s.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. White Christmas.
Exactly.
Oh, that's where that comes from. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So, and ideally at Holiday World, because they need a Christmas themed roller coaster.
do.
We bring back Dueling Dragons. Heat Miser versus Snow Miser.
Oh,
How great would that be?
You are cooking.
Onboard audio. Obviously, each side plays the appropriate song.
You are cooking
You
with
know,
peanut oil.
the Heat Miser, you get like a blast of fire at some point.
Yes.
Snow Miser, you get hit by like an icy mist. You know that you can stick the 2 guys at the top of the loops, and like every now and then like fire and ice come out.
Oh my god, yeah.
How great would that be?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I
You're
came up with that like 4 years ago. I bring it up every year because it's I'm not really a good designer or a themer. Like that's like my magnum opus of an idea.
I am fully behind that
Yeah.
after they open an Easter section.
Yeah, there you go.
Or just before, because that sounds awesome actually. So
no.
yeah, I agree.
It's not
I know.
overly religious. You don't really offend too many people. You know?
Nope.
So
No, everyone's gonna be like, this is great.
it's a
People
classic.
who are religious won't care, and people who aren't
Exactly.
won't see it as religious. So yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. I would still call it Anna and Elsa Talon.
I can't with you, Jen.
That's a creative name too, though. I like that.
Oh, have you heard like all of her Talon names?
No, I
Oh
haven't.
God.
That's
Not
actually
in
what
my
we're gonna do on the episodes that that Bryant and Allison might skip. I'm just gonna have a week to talk about the talent names.
just a 2-hour podcast of you reading talent names
And
from
I
the
still
list.
naming the talent.
And then you can
Talon
read
War.
where the wild things are again. It's an inside reference. Anyway,
Maybe more sober than we have on video.
hey, we don't drink in this podcast. It's a family show.
Yeah, this is a family podcast. No one cursed on this one yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me check my notes for when I need to edit that.
Knock on wood.
Anyway, are we to the any bucket list holiday events on our radar question?
Apparently, the answer is all of them for Bryant.
Yeah.
Listen, or not. Maybe it's not my thing.
Yeah, could be.
Silver Dollar City is very much my thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's Christmas time, but like, I don't know if I have a Christmas event, but I definitely haven't been to Halloween Horror Nights yet, and so like that's a
Ooh, there you go.
holiday.
Good point.
It's not Christmas, but it's a holiday event, and that I need to get to.
I'm not a horror person. So like I went to horror nights and I was kind of just suspension of disbelief does not work on me. So I sat there going through all the houses like, "Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, hi, you're a scare person." And then continue on my way and just I was kind of underwhelmed. But that's just me.
Yeah.
I think it looks really cool, and I can't off the top of my head think of a Christmas event.
Am I allowed
Well, a Winter Trom, I guess, is the one for me. Not to bring up Phantasialand again, but
my bucket list holiday event is just returning to Wintertime, going again and seeing more of it, and riding Chiapas in 36-degree weather. Again,
Yeah,
yeah.
that one's up there for me. I think my biggest one is Efteling.
Oh yeah, that would be really good. Having only been there in the summer.
Yeah,
is just a
their
bucket.
lights, like everything about it, it looks incredible.
Yeah, the park is already incredible on its own, and it's massive. So I can only imagine what they would do with that.
Yeah, so for me, Efteling, Dollywood, and Silver Dollar City would be my.
That is a high tier list.
I mean,
Those are all fantastic.
I wouldn't mind going to Hershey's event just to check it out, just because I've heard good things.
I like their event.
But
It's fun. I like
They
it.
run Wildcats Revenge, right? So you can get like night rides on that if nothing else.
Yeah, they do run Wildcats Revenge with some Christmas lights, so
Oh.
we can have some Christmas kitty rides. And Super Duper Looper. Who doesn't love Super Duper Looper?
I think
Okay.
Super Duper Looper's the only operating coaster that I haven't ridden in like a very long time. That was a weird way of saying it, but
Yeah, I'm
I thought you were going to say you hadn't ridden it, period.
Have you been on it?
I rode it in 2011,
Okay.
and that's the last time I rode it. And there's no
Interesting.
other operating coaster that I haven't ridden in that amount of time.
Wait, so did
That
you
makes
even
sense.
2011? Did you get the new? You didn't get the new trains on it then, did you?
No, I just every time I go back, I get stuck on Sky Rush and Wildcats Revenge and all this other stuff. And
The audacity.
I went in 2011, and then I went like once in 2020 through 2023, so 4 visits there, and I just haven't been back on it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. It's such a good one. That one is like one of my must-dos every visit. There's been visits where I haven't ridden Wildcats Revenge, and I've ridden Super Duper.
Every time I'm like, I'm going to do it this time, and then I end up just not. I don't know how, but it just, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's been so long. I don't remember it. I mean, I remember it, but I don't remember riding it.
Yeah, well, Christmas Light, Super Duper Looper, you can do it during the Christmas event.
Yeah, that'd be a good time to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else? Bucket list parks?
Just Silver Dollar City for me, and Dollywood.
See, I've been to both of them. Both of the winter.
Well,
I've actually been to like
Alice.
more winter events than I kind of realized.
Yeah.
It's tough
You
in New
guys
England.
should all be saying Frontier City, just saying.
Honestly, if it's that good, I'd come back. Yeah.
I need to go there in general, so
Especially if all the rides are open.
Yeah. As long as Diamondback doesn't almost valley, then yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, if I valleyed on Diamondback, that would be so good. I love that park.
Should we get to our listener questions?
Yeah, now that we're an hour and a half in.
Correct. I'll read. I didn't realize here on Zencaster we have these little like hands up, like
Yeah.
we can like put our hands
Oh,
up.
yeah.
I
We-
like that.
we just
It's like a
screen every-
Teams meeting.
That way we don't have these awkward pauses for 15 seconds that Allison has to edit sometimes.
It's fine. I like editing it. Okay. It's
There
still
we go.
bouncing, saying you have something to say, and I don't know how to make it stop.
I know I'm like bouncing. I think I have to stop it. Yeah, I have to
Okay.
stop it.
Do you still have something to say?
I'll read the first question.
All right. Then.
I don't think this is a question, more of a comment from our lovely friend Gary, your first ever inverted creative podcast guest, Gary. He says Dollywood's Smoky Mountain Christmas is always an excellent time. Combine their incredible food with their great coasters and their very well produced Christmas shows. It all adds up to make one of my favorite experiences during the Christmas season, which we've kind of already harkened on, but
Yeah. A,
hence why I want to go there.
A lot of the people in comments had just very similar things to say about their favorite events. Like it's very much a consensus of what the best
for sure.
events in the US are.
Yeah. I see that as well. I think that brings us really right into the next one, which is
Right.
Taylor, who says nothing quite like Silver Dollar City's Midtown section. I love that they try to keep all the rides open. It's sad that many parks only have a few accessible attractions. That being said, I do really like the Kings Island Kings Dominion Winterfest with the Eiffel Tower Christmas tree. Excellent focal point.
That is true. Like they add the Christmas tree effect to the Eiffel Tower, and it's very pretty when you walk around.
Yes. Also, how did no point in this episode did we not mention Carowinds? I feel like they have a really underappreciated Winterfest.
Do you remember
Personally,
anything from
I
that
haven't been
Winterfest?
Yes, I remember things from that Winterfest. I wasn't drinking one night.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't realize you went 2 nights.
Or was that when I randomly showed up?
Mhm.
Okay, and like we didn't see each other that day at all.
For
No.
me, that's another example of I've only been there in the summer, so I just don't know. Yeah.
Their Christmas event was fantastic, and Copperhead Strike is better than Fury in the winter.
Bold statement.
Sure.
Well,
I will take
like
Jen's word for it.
the
Sure.
focus of that ride is hang time. So when you give it slower launches and it's
Ooh.
running slower, you're going to get more of that hang time and it becomes an even better coaster. So you're letting it run in its like best operating time and you're giving Fury its worst operating time.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
The logic makes sense.
So
But
I still have not been in there in the winter, so I very much am under the impression that Copperhead Strike is better than Fury.
I mean, yeah, if you give somebody steroids and take somebody off steroids,
Yeah,
the
listen,
other-
that's why I don't
the
rank
former
them.
might be better.
That's why I don't rank them. Neither one of them are considered in my rankings because
Okay,
I'm very well aware
very fair, Jen.
that Fury was on its worst operating conditions and Copperhead Strike was on its best operating conditions.
There we go. I do share Taylor's lament. Like, I just wish parks had more rides open.
Mm-hmm.
If like, I know it's science, but like, if more coasters could open at like 20 degrees and higher, now we'd be talking. But I feel like it's always in that 30 to 35 range where it's like the go, no go, which is right at that annoying temperature where, especially in December and January.
Europe is just built different with like what all but one coaster at Europa Open, including a water coaster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It is crazy that like Europe just doesn't care. It's not that they don't care, because obviously they do close down if they have to. But like, how come theirs are so like their operating conditions are so much different? I don't know. Interesting.
Less rules.
Yeah.
Less people that would sue if something is, oh, I'm too I got
That's
frostbite with going down this drop. Clearly it was the park's fault.
True.
But
Anyway.
parks in the US are trying to open more, like Kings Island opening more intentionally this year. And like they knew ahead of time they wanted to open Racer this year.
Mm-hmm.
I do think they were on an upswing, U.S. parks, and then COVID happened, so it went down again, and now they're back on an upswing. That's
that.
kind of what I've experienced
Yeah,
from like 2018 on.
they're trying. It's just finding the right balance between all the different offerings at
Mm-hmm.
Christmas events. So, Flight of Taylor had a question for us. So, what would you like to see your favorite park holiday event add, and what could you do without?
Hmm.
I thought about my answer for this ahead of time, and it's not
Well,
really
for
an answer.
one, for my parks to all be open, that would be nice.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say for my park called Holiday World, it used to be called Santa Claus Land. I'd love for them to be open this time of year,
So
even if they don't run any coasters.
I actually add. I'll join another question with this one from Nick Lom 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 Lom. He asked which park would be best for a holiday event that currently stays closed in December.
Holiday
And
World.
before I even knew you were going to be on, in my head, I'm like, Holiday World. Like,
Yeah.
here's a slight rant here. It's such a good park. They do such a good job with that park. Take such good care of it. I don't understand why they don't lean into the holiday aspect. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Like,
They're open for one of their 4 holidays.
why?
I don't know.
And like,
Well, wait. They were open for Halloween. I take that back. They do have a Halloween event that they've
Okay.
been doing on and off. They had it. I think COVID once again was like cut it off for a while, but it's back. So they do have Halloween. So it's 2 out of 4.
I actually looked up like the daily temperatures for Santa Claus, Indiana, and the average high is 47,
Yeah.
and the average low is 31 in December. You could do. I'm sure you can get those coasters open.
Yeah. So having lived around here my entire life, like, yeah, it definitely could open. Especially, I mean, Kentucky Kingdom's right there in Louisville, and now they're doing it. Kings Island's doing it. Six Flags St. Louis is doing it. All have similar conditions. And really, the only problem with Holiday World is like in Indiana, Southern Indiana. Here, we get a lot of like black ice, like freezing rain kind of stuff. And Holiday World has a lot of slopes and a lot of like up and downhill. So maybe that's a bit of a concern, and maybe they'd have to shut down if that were to happen. But I mean, you got to kind of plan for that. So I think they definitely could. They would make money off of it, especially now with I don't like that I'm bringing up alcohol again, but now that they sell it there, they could do their specialty drinks like their coffee and stuff, and they could do the alcoholic beverages, and then they can still give away their free soft
And like
drinks. So
all the stress that people have over Hollywood nights.
Yeah.
If you're open in the fall and the winter at night, like
yeah, exactly.
there'd be way more alternatives to ride Voyage at night and Raven and Legend. Like,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be this like, oh, there's one opportunity to ride Voyage at night. I better get a ticket.
I think additionally, obviously the trims have a lot to do with that too.
Sure.
But yeah, no, if it was easier to get a night ride, like I don't even think about that personally because I'm just like, oh, I'll go in late September or October and it's right there. But yeah, for people who live far away, that makes a lot of sense.
And especially like, I know like Kings Island, Kentucky Kingdom, Holiday World, that's like a pretty famous 3-day weekend that enthusiasts can take. Kings Island has a good event. Apparently Kentucky Kingdom's now open.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a great December weekend.
I agree.
Yes.
So going back to Flight of Taylor's question, since it was not actually answered. So my favorite park holiday event is Wintertrom. What would I like to see them add? I would like to see them add Phantasialand and Wintertrom in the US. And what could I do without? I could do without it being in Germany.
That sounded like my Holiday World answer. That sounded like me saying, oh, my park getting an event. And what I not like about it not having an event.
Yeah, I could do with my favorite park event not being on the other side of the world.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Europa Park. Because I feel like Europa Park just does everything perfectly. And I'm just sad that it's 4,000 miles away. So
eventually, maybe we'll stop talking about Europa Park and Phantasialand. I think I would.
The other thing is, I would really like that if Phantasialand didn't steal my glasses.
Well, that's a you problem.
That would make the event better.
Yeah, it sounds like an issue and not an ish us.
If they didn't steal my glasses, and then I had to look at it through squinty eyes.
Uh, why do you keep playing with your Indiana Beach crow?
I don't know. I brought it over, and
I thought that was
he's
Daffy Duck
he's
for the
fun.
longest time.
Oh yeah, it's Indiana Beach.
Nice.
There's more than corn in Indiana. There's 2 parks with no holiday event.
It's true.
Yeah, but you guys do have a short scarf.
I don't know if I could trust Indiana Beach to host a
I
holiday.
don't think they could, not because of the management, but because Northern Indiana is really built different. Like them being on a lake, it would be bad.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think that would work for them. It'd be too cold.
All right, we got anything else for Flight of Taylor's question?
I'm good.
My non-answer was my answer.
Same.
My answers, yeah.
So
Yeah.
next up we have Hawk Vanderlei. I think Hershey Park has a great winter lineup, especially for a Northeast theme park. They run half the coasters, and I get a ton of laps, as only he can. He also mentions Kings Island is pretty good too, but they waste energy with all those Christmas lights when they could just run more coasters.
Come on.
I agree.
This is
To
the
an
most
extent.
mad with brain damage answer.
He needs to be a fourth one day.
Oh, gee.
Oh, I want him on.
He absolutely needs to be a fourth chair one day.
We can make this happen.
Yes,
'Cause
we need
he's
Hawk Vanderlei.
unhinged.
But I will also vehemently disagree with that take because I love all the lights at Kings
I like
Island.
lights too. No.
Yeah, lights are. We need more lights. We need more lights. I actually went to Hershey Park for their winter event. With Hawk Vanderlei, and I was only there for like a couple hours, maybe 3 hours, and I didn't even look at Christmas lights because he was like, "I need 10 laps on Wildcats Revenge," and we did nothing but ride Wildcats Revenge.
Are you surprised?
No. No, not at all. But it's just very funny that this is his take, and I'm like that. I was just at Hershey Park with you, and we did nothing holiday.
Yeah, although I feel like Kings Island could run their B&Ms.
They definitely
mean,
could. Like, I do find it kind of weird that they don't run any of their B&Ms.
I feel like
I
Ryan
mean,
would be way too cold.
Yeah, I mean,
at
they're
least Banshee. Like, I feel like Banshee would run better than the other 2.
and Banshee's not too much slower than Diamondback, right? I mean,
No,
like a 5 miles an hour difference.
no, but it's the way it
Maybe
makes
not.
it through the layout, the pacing of it. I feel like it's got a much lower chance of valleying or saddling than Diamondback or Orion would have.
13 miles per hour. Never mind.
I tend to enjoy Banshee when it's running slower, just like that one slow roll that it does, and just the hang time you get on it
Yeah.
is ideal.
Yeah, that little like JoJo whirl.
Yeah, the random in the middle of the
good.
layout.
And they're pretty different, but Alpengeist runs pretty well in the cold.
I mean,
And
I would
know
hope
they're
it's
like different
themed to
style
skiing.
train. Well, yeah,
It should.
yeah, that's a good point. But I mean, I would think a invert could do it.
Yeah, I mean, but Banshee's a weird invert. Like,
It is weird. It is weird.
That's why I like it. It's different.
All right, let's go to Keith. My discussion point on this is: from a creative standpoint, do you feel a holiday overlay positively or negatively impacts experiencing an already highly themed environment for the first time?
I think it can be positive.
He's saying if that's your first ever visit to this park, I think, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so I do think that it depends.
He did mention
It does depend.
he went to Silver City for the first time with all the lights. And he said he got it more the second time without the theme. Which I do get. I don't know.
I mean, like, I'd be curious to go back to Europa not during Christmas time. I did really love that, like, the paths were just lined with Christmas trees, and it was gorgeous, especially like when the lights came on at night. I'd be curious if I'd still find that park as beautiful in the summer.
And something on that, like as far as my experience with taking away from the experience, I've not really had that other than the one time I've been to Disneyland, California. I was went in January, like early January, so they hadn't taken their Christmas overlays off yet, and I really didn't like nothing against Nightmare Before Christmas, but like the Haunted Mansion overlay, I wasn't a huge fan of that, and it kind of ruined the Haunted Mansion experience at that park for me. And now at
That's
some
fair.
point I'll go back. That's the only time I've really experienced that though, because it just felt so wrong after riding the one at Disney World.
That actually brings up the point we
But
made a few weeks ago about how Guardians added the Run Run Rocket that everybody seemed to universally hate.
So those are my two examples of the only times I think that they hinder from the experience.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I felt the exact same way, Nate. I went
Mhm.
in September, right when they put that overlay on, and with the Haunted Mansion being at most Disney parks and like being similar yet different, I found it to really take away from my experience on the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah,
It was cool. I did like that I experienced it, but I
yeah,
don't think I would have wanted it to be my first experience. Um,
right.
and then
Two-
the Run Run Rocket experience, if that was my first Guardians experience, I would have hated that ride.
Oh God, yeah. Speaking of Disney, two overlays that I love is the Jingle Cruise, which is awesome,
Mhm.
I've done that now.
and then Living with the Land, Jen.
Living with the Land is
So
the
good.
best holiday overlay to anything. Like it is the best thing in the world.
Has Ahsoka ridden that version?
She has not.
Okay.
She has not been to Disney at Christmas. No. But Living with the Land is her favorite ride.
Yeah, there
For
should
any
be.
for that.
Still need to ride that.
Yeah, I actually haven't ridden Living with the Land without or with the layover, or yeah, overlay. I mean,
So
I was
with
thinking planes
with
layover.
already like one of the best rides, but that one like it is on a whole different level at Christmas time. The overlay is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, so I think it depends on the park as far as it being positive or negative.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
think it's like my cheese pizza argument. Like if the pizza's good on its own, you don't need a bunch of toppings. If the pizza sucks, you might need a bunch of toppings. So maybe Christmas makes a park better. That's normally just eh. But if the park is good on its own already, do you need like this great Christmas display?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good analogy.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here trying to think of just like any time Christmas or winter stuff has negatively impacted me. I can't think of anything offhand.
I guess one more minor thing is I had to revisit Six Flags Over Georgia to ride Blue Hawk and Great American Scream Machine because they're just closed during Holiday in the Park, and that was just because of my first visit. And we've talked about coasters being closed like that, but I guess maybe that like I didn't know those two were closed going in. Whereas like when I went to Six Flags St. Louis for the first time at Christmas, I knew Boss was closed. I don't know. I maybe that was just the knowledge of knowing whether it was open or not.
Allison should have donated some of her 118 rides on Great American Scream Machine to you, whatever it was.
152.
The way you said that.
I've ridden it like 3 or 4 times now. I've been to Over Georgia
There
a
you
few
go.
times.
I've also been on Scream Machine a few times.
Unfortunately, I've only ridden Blue Hawk twice, and I think that's a crime because that's a great ride.
Yeah, I know. That's 2 times too many.
Ah,
No.
ah,
To be fair,
That's a fun ride.
I grew up with
ah.
it as Ninja, not as
Yeah,
Blue.
no, that would suck. But the Blue Hawk over like change, yeah, the vests and all that.
It's slight improvement.
That's going to be a ride where Jen rides it, and she's going to be in the brake run. It says, that was awful. You can already see it.
How many rides does that happen though?
A good 40%, probably.
I just like to complain.
I love Blue Hawk.
It's a ride.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun, just like Nighthawk at Carowinds.
There are
Oh,
worse coasters at parks.
that is no. Mm-mm.
I like this is a really hot take. I liked it better than Firehawk and Batwing.
Oh, Batwing is easily the best one of those.
I've
I
never been
have
on Firehawk,
been
so.
To
near
me, it's Nighthawk.
And I never went on
Love
Nighthawk. Rest in peace, potentially.
Yeah, I hope not. But well,
Good
I'm
riddance.
probably the only one that hopes not. But yeah,
There are dozens of you.
Good riddance.
That's kind of how I feel.
It was an awful experience. and I would like to not ever again.
Have you ridden Batwing?
No, I haven't
didn't-
ridden any other ones. That's the only one I have of that model.
Yeah, I didn't hate Batwing.
I don't like flyers. As a woman, they
That's what I've heard.
yeah, they are
Yeah.
very, very painful.
I know
That's what my
Sarah's
ex
made
told
the
me
comparison to a
after Fire Hawk.
mammogram.
Yes.
Yep.
Like a very like tough man-handled mammogram. Like we can be gentle with them. Like that this is
Got
like yeah. No, it's very painful. I don't like it.
This conversation took a turn.
Listen, I'm speaking my truth here. The girls do not like that. They don't like any flyers. Flyers are
Girls on flyers and men on stand-ups.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna go with free spins. The boys don't like free spins.
Yeah, that's fair.
And acrophobia, I can assume.
Acrophobia was, that wasn't great either.
Anyway,
What a great topic of discussion. Holidays in the parks.
happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
So, Seabread had one last comment. He said, "I think Knott's Merry Farm." Side note: I love how they get to like just change one word of their name.
Yeah, I didn't know that was
Holiday event.
they did that. That's cool.
Knott's Scary Farm, Knott's Merry Farm. Does a good holiday event. The way that they combine the ghost town area with lights and decor has a great look. Plus the bonus of having the rides open. I have no idea how many rides they have open for that.
I mean, Southern California. I hope they're all open, right?
True.
See, that was the weird thing about my California trip. The one time I've been to Southern California is Knott's. It was January. And it was like they were running like it was July. Like there was no event at all. But then Disney still had their overlays on everything.
I can imagine they do a good job because
Yeah, I wanted to see it. It was over already.
Knott's is one of those parks that I wish was closer. Because
Yeah. I need to go back. I'm missing, kind of the biggest ride there. So.
you and me
Accelerator?
both probably right.
Oh yeah, we were there the same day, weren't we?
Accelerator?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I missed that too.
I mean, I'd still say Ghost Rider would probably be my favorite, but
I'd say so.
I'd probably be Team Accelerator personally, but
that's true. Yeah, Accelerator. I mean, the Intamin accelerators are kind of dying out here. So
yeah, no kidding. Well, any other last thoughts on holiday events?
no, I think I'm good.
Yeah, no, I think I've
Yeah.
got
Your silence speaks volumes.
I think I chimed in as much as I could.
Yeah.
I've said
Given
my
my lack of
piece.
experience.
My lobbying for Holiday World.
You know, they should have a New Year's land too, and have a drop tower that's themed to the ball drop. That would be fantastic.
You're coming up with a great idea.
I mean, I just
That's what he does.
guys open your own holiday world.
Yeah, we
tell
need
the
to
Cook
like
family to come
collab-
join me, you know?
and take over the Cook family. I'm liking your ideas. I've got a
I
10-year
don't know
plan
if
for
that
Holiday
one
World.
is my idea. I might have stolen that. Maybe I want to say Coaster Radio came up with that one. Maybe.
Wow,
Yeah,
so you're
it's a great
stealing
idea.
ideas now.
Whoever.
Coaster Ride is definitely my idea.
I've got a whole Easterland planned out.
Okay.
They just need to listen to me.
Well, now you have a podcast that you're partially
Yeah.
on.
I just thought of a really messed up way to do Easter, but I won't.
Oh no.
Oh gosh, I think we're getting too tired for this, guys.
We're at the 2-hour mark. We're getting slap happy. Bryant, you said, speaking of slap happy, actually, Bryant, you said you had a weird trivia question today.
Oh yeah, very very weird. Actually, it involves slapping, kind of.
I'm sorry, what?
Hear me out. Okay, so this one's definitely a bit different, and I'm going to encourage you to not Google this answer because it will be probably pretty easy to find the answer if you do that. So we mentioned Santa's Village in New Hampshire. Really, really, probably the best Christmas theme park in the country. There's a professional wrestler that goes to Santa's Village every single year. He even dresses up as Santa Claus quite frequently. He loves the place. In fact, he was there. He was riding Rudy's Rapid Transit, which was the old coaster that Midnight Flyer replaced, the day before the most famous match of his career, arguably the most famous match in the history of wrestling. Name that wrestler. He likes to dress up as Santa Claus. And a little bit of a hint, he voices a character on a very popular Nickelodeon series that aired in the 2000s.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, so try not to Google that.
I know absolutely nothing about wrestling.
Yeah,
so-
he's probably, I'd say, top 20 most famous wrestler of all time. So
Interesting.
there
That's
you
an
go.
interesting trivia question.
Yeah, he likes to go to Knoebels a lot too. He is like a theme park fan. So there you go.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like I read that, like he's riding this kiddie coaster with his daughter, like the day before. Like, if you're a wrestling fan, you know the match I'm talking about. It's wild, but
Yeah,
Anyway,
I wonder
there you
how
go.
many wrestling fans listen to our podcast.
it's wrestling/Christmas.
I've noticed
Quite
a lot of guys are wrestling fans. A lot, like more than I thought. I am not a wrestling fan, but
Comes and goes for me, but you know, he this guy like really likes Christmas and roller coasters, so it did fit into the theme, and it's a little bit different than name the fastest and the tallest and the
You've already gone through all those trivia questions.
yeah right.
You got to get to the weird stuff now. Well, 2 hours later, and half of that talking about Europa Park and Phantasialand.
Europa Park!
What are you talking about? This is only an hour and 10 minutes for me.
Well, Nate, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, no problem. It was fun.
Welcome to the shenanigans. Now, actually, go listen to our podcast, please.
Yes, I will do that.
And to everybody else, happy holidays, because this is going to be dropping right before, well, not right before, week before Christmas.
Happy holidays!
Happy holidays.
It's
Shameless self plug. If you want to see me and Allison hold hands on Euromir, my Europa video should come out right around Christmas. So
Yeah.
perfect.
Nice.
That's Europa Park.
And, Voltron reactions. And...
also that, yeah, POVs.
Oh my
so
gosh.
Bryant will not be watching that
I will
video.
not be watching until
No,
probably
you-
August of
Watch it.
2025.
No Josephina reactions, which is a crime. But...
No. Next time.
Well, Nate, you've been great. That was not intended. I think you've inspired. What do you guys think? I like this idea of every few weeks, maybe just having like a fourth person just hanging with us.
Gives definitely some different insight.
And Nate is obviously welcome back to be that person in the future.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Not too shabby considering y'all just met on the podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, he likes roller coasters. He has a St. Louis Cardinals poster in the background. So, baseball coasters.
Oh, yeah. Those are my top two things ever. So, yeah.
You also
We
got the
just became
highest
best friends.
card count out of
Yeah.
both of us.
That's fair.
True.
Yeah.
Actually, I have the highest credit count, but
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Surprised you didn't say go birds after the sports talk.
Go Birds! Go Birds!
Depends on which bird.
The Eagles.
The Cardinals.
No, get
Different
out.
sport. Different sport. Not the Arizona Cardinals.
Sports. Yeah.
Go Birds!
Anyway,
Good night, everybody.
this holiday episode, guys. Have a good Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate.
Happy holidays!
To you. Okay, bye.